Okay, Cuillin Traverse day. I'm going to do a light version, so miss out most of the hard climbs and probably abseil down some of the trickier down climbs as well. And might miss the out and back on one of the Munros because it's off the ridge a little bit and I've done it before. Yeah, but I'm really interested to see how I get on today. And I don't have a plan for getting back at the end, so that's also going to be exciting. Yeah, so I better crack on. It's now 9:15, time to get going. What a day. Woo! It's suddenly getting serious. The sunglasses and helmet are on Cuillin Traverse, something like that. First Munro. You're looking a long way, but doing okay. Ankle on my right is not feeling very good. That's been an ongoing niggle for a while, but I'm sure it will hold up. That or I'll slip and fall to my death down there. Starting to get into the scrambling now. That looks pretty intimidating, but I think it's only a 3, so it should grade 3. So yeah, should be fine. But just got to get your head around the Cuillin. It's pretty different to anywhere else in Scotland, really. Starting to make some progress now. A bit out of breath for a second, but no, it's all going good. I got to get to the in pin. I can already see people on it, so there might be a bit of a queue. That's going to be interesting. But yeah, good times. I'm at the foot of Anstack, which is that big pillar right behind me, and then behind that is the in-pin, so quite a bit of scrambling, climbing kind of terrain coming up, and then on we go. It's been a brilliant day so far, perfectly still. The temperature's creeping up, but yeah, pretty good, and my ankle's doing okay, so on we go. I've climbed Anstack, which was amazing. I'd not done that before, and I've done the in-pin. That went as well as possibly could. I went straight up it. Didn't have to queue. Someone let me abseil off the ropes. I didn't even have to get my rope out at the end. Super fast, brilliant. I'm now on some of the tops. I've just done third top. This is second top. This is the hardest climb of the day for me. I think it's a diff. It's not very long, but yeah, quite very exposed, and yeah. It's a bit more challenging for me for soloing stuff, but I've done it before leading, and yeah, should be good. Right, let's get it done and crack on. My energy levels are crashing a little bit. I just abseiled down there. A couple of Munros left. I think I'm gonna miss Ambassadeur to make sure I can actually get the day done. And it's an out and back. I wasn't going to do the severe climb anyway, so that's okay. Yeah, real crash in energy, so I'm just cramming some food in. Still got a bit of water. The time is 20 to 5. So, all being good, I should manage to get to the pub before it shuts, and try and find a lift back to the car in Glen Brittle, because that's a long old way to have to run it if I don't manage to get a lift, find my lift. Right, I better keep eating and then I'll get off. just finishing up with Cuillin now. I've got the chimney to abseil down, that's just behind me, and a moderate climb as well to go up. And then I'll be heading back down to the pub. Yeah, I'm being a bit sneaky, not doing a couple of the Munros. Probably, I don't care. It's all good. I'm going to come back and do the whole thing when I'm, got the leg working and got someone else to come with. Yeah. And that's me at Cuillin, end of the ridge. Absolutely crazy. Have to use your brain, or I have to use my brain so much on this route. But that's because I'm an idiot. But it's pretty mentally kind of, at times it almost feels a bit too much, and then you take a step back and like go, is this next thing that I'm about to do safe? Yeah, it is, then it's all good. So still got to get off this ridge. You go through the window and I have to do the abseil, so can't kind of relax quite yet, but I'm super pleased. I definitely want to come back now and try and crack at the full-on climbs and every summit. But Finley Wild's record of peak to peak sub 3 hours is just probably one of the most impressive physical achievements that I'm aware of. I think it's so underrated how crazy skilled he must have, still is, got on this ridge. He must have known it so well, and the technical ability is mad as well as the fitness. So something to aspire to, maybe. Well, not the record, but another try, definitely. Sky is good. Midges are back. There you go. That's a useful one. Last week, there were no midges, and I can confirm they are definitely biting, as they will. Right, I best get down and get to the pub and see if I can get a lift back. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, it's a long old run back to the car. Well, that is one of the most crazy things I've ever done. I'm still trying to absorb it all. A couple of K left to go. Trip, drop. No taxis to be had, and no one to thumb a lift with. So I'm running back. Not a bad view, as always, but it's probably 10 miles I could have done without, to be honest. But save some money, eh? It's the day after now. I'm still feeling pretty tired. I managed to get 2 lifts in the end after my first. I ended up running for about 5k, and then a couple of really kind people sorted me out, so I managed to get back to the campsite where my car was parked without having to do too much running. Just on reflection, what an absolutely mad route and great day. It's one that's going to stick with me for a long time, I think. And I'm really looking forward to getting back up on the ridge. I want to do a few more challenging climbs, just to get a bit more confident with that stuff, and then I'll definitely be having another crack at it. Definitely worth putting in the time and then getting to try it, because it's pretty special.